Welcome back. I know I've been gone for a while. Yeah, Advice TV is back. It's your host, Michael. We back. 2020. I'm trying to figure out what did we do wrong in 2010 or 2015 so that 2020 has just been terrible. We have lost so many soldiers, man. So many kings and queens have passed away in this year. We just recently lost the Black Panther, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. I was really looking forward to seeing him continue playing the role of Black Panther. Man, you never know what people are going through. 4 years he's been battling colon cancer, and then, man, it's this world, this life, it's just so much unexpected. There's nothing is guaranteed but death, which is, it's sad, but it's the one thing that we know. But while we're here, we have to enjoy the moments. We have to embrace them. We have to spread love. We have to really take someone by the hand, hug them, kiss them, let them know that they mean something to you, you know. But yeah, man, 2020. I don't know. I don't know what's the next phase. We just started September, and man, it's and then we got this bullshit that's still going on, COVID-19 or whatever the heck y'all want to call it. Man. Well, enough of the depressing stuff. Sports is still here. Sports is here. The NBA has been doing a really good job with the bubble. I love it. Tennis has been doing pretty decent. Obviously, football, or you guys call it soccer, it's been doing really well. So news in soccer, Lionel Messi, if you don't know, he plays for Barcelona, who has been there, seems like forever, has basically let him know, like, yo, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get the hell up out of here. And it seems that they like forced his hand, so now he's staying. But I don't know how well that's gonna go over. If you're kind of forcing someone to stay, that's not gonna do good for you, or that's not gonna look good for your team or whatever moving forward. But that's just the situation. But it has been a crazy year in sports. The NFL starts this Thursday. I think the Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs. That's gonna be a good game. My favorite quarterback. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, but Deshaun Watson, because I've actually met him once when he was at Clemson. He's my favorite QB in the league, outside of Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers and Cam Newton. But Deshaun, the up and coming young star. But yeah, man, it has been fascinating to see how sports has really transcend through this whole pandemic situation. I really want to see how football, I don't think they're going to do a bubble, but I want to see how they control this whole situation. Baseball, I think they could have done what the NBA has done with the bubble situation, but they all fought the situation. They wanted to play in their own arena. They felt like it would give them an advantage playing in your own arena. I mean, it does, but to me, the advantage only comes when you have fans, because the fan bring that energy, they bring that vibe, they bring that rah. You know, you hit a big home run or run base RBI, and you feel the energy feeding off the fan. You're feeding off the energy from the fans. So with no fans in the stands, to me, it doesn't make any sense to really try to force the narrative of wanting to play in your own arena. But I mean, maybe it brings some kind of comfort of knowing that you're in your own arena. But to me, the NBA has done a fantastic job with how they have held everything together. They finally allow family members to come in for the players, which is nice. So I really like how the NBA have done it. So speaking of the NBA, playoffs is in full swing. I'm gonna start from bad to worse. So the Lakers and the Houston Rockets, to me, that looks like it's gonna be a tight series if Frank Vogel don't start using what he has in Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee and try to dominate the paint. Because to me, it doesn't make sense for you to have one of the most skilled big men to ever play this game and you're not dominating the paint. You're letting Houston dictate how they want the game to play, and to me, that's bad coaching. And when you start playing into the other team's advantage, then that's it for you. You can't play small ball if you haven't been playing small ball the whole year. I mean, the new NBA it's been kind of hard for me to swallow because I'm used to big man, little man. Growing up being a Kobe Bryant fan, I'm used to the big man, little man. Kobe had Shaq, Kobe had Powell. For a little bit, he had Andrew Bynum. But that big man tandem, to me, that big man, little man tandem is always, to me, works better that way. The Golden State Warriors, they had they had good bigs. Andrew Bogut was a decent big. I think JaVale McGee, but obviously their main focus was their shooting, with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and then obviously when KD ran and joined them, they just became an offensive juggernaut. Which to me, it's another one of those situations where I hate, running from the competition. But that's a story for another day. But back to the NBA playoffs. So the Lakers and the Rockets. To me, the Lakers have to play inside out. They can't play the Rockets game. You have to play inside out. You have to feed the post. You have to dominate the post. LeBron should be running a high screen pick and roll with AD or JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard, going to the rim. Make Houston defend the paint. Put them in foul trouble. Put the pressure on them. Use their height to your advantage. It's not that you're just big and tall for nothing. You have skilled, athletic big men. You have skilled, athletic bigs. Use that to your advantage. I don't know why they haven't been doing that, but to me, if they don't do that, this series is gonna be a whole lot more extended than they really want it to be. But let's see how that goes. Next up, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat. Surprise? Yes and no. The reason why I said yes, because I felt it would have been more even to start off. I expected Miami to come out with this. We're not gonna take no shit for nobody, not because we are not the team that everyone picked to win the championship. We're not just gonna sit and just get our ass whooped. And the reason why I'm not surprised is, like I just stated, Miami is a good team. They played together. And when you play together, even if you have the best player in the league, it doesn't matter. For example, when the Lakers had Kobe and Shaq in '04, the best players on the team, but Detroit Pistons had the best team. Great point guard in Chauncey Billups. Great mid-range shooter in Richard Hamilton. Great defender in Tayshaun Prince. Another great shooter and defender in Rasheed Wallace. And then you had a dominant defensive player in Ben Wallace. So this is what similarities I see with the Miami Heat they're doing to the Milwaukee Bucks. But yeah, this playoff being in the bubble, to me, there's no advantage for anyone unless you're used to playing on the road. Unless you like playing on the road, I don't see an advantage for anyone. I mean, it's kind of a home series for Miami. They're in Florida. Even though they're in Orlando, it's still Florida, so it's still a home game for me from Miami. But yeah, this NBA playoffs, it's been fascinating. It's really, 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 really been fascinating, and I'm loving every single second of it.